I'm Ariana Davis, and I'm here with our food writer, Liz, and we have a very special guest today, Tia Mowry.
Sorry,
we are very excited.
Okay, yeah.
But we are cooking with Tia today, and she actually just released her first cookbook, Whole New You.
Yeah.
You can see it over here.
Yay.
Lovely. And so we're going to be trying some recipes. First, Liz and Tia are going to try a delicious smoothie recipe, and then we're going to take on hummus. So we're really excited. Yay. I'm going to leave you guys to it, but if you guys have questions for Tia, comments, if you want to see us try anything, let us know in the comments below. And I will let you guys take it from here.
All righty. Such a dork.
No, I love it.
Oh my comments below. Okay.
We're ready to go. Okay, so before we dive into the smoothie,
Okay.
we just talked a little bit about it, but I
Yeah.
want to tell you again.
Okay.
I spent this last week cooking from the cookbook, and it was such a wonderful experience. I've been telling everybody that the recipes are super delicious, but also super easy.
Yay, yay, yay.
And I was really truthfully shocked to find how easy it was to make these at home, especially in my tiny Brooklyn apartment kitchen. So the smoothie recipe was one of them. And I guess I just want to start off by asking you, how did you narrow down all of the recipes?
Well, you said the first thing. My main thing was all about practicality.
Okay.
When I'm in the kitchen, I can't be in the kitchen for more than, an hour and a half.
Same.
Who has time for that?
I know,
right?
I know.
I mean, we are like working women.
Yes.
I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I wear so many hats. So I was like, all the recipes that are going in this book, they have to be practical and, easy. The other thing is, I wanted to put recipes in the book that, people could recognize, like a smoothie, like fried chicken, right? I think, thank you. I think when you see foods that you are familiar with, it gets you it gets you excited about it. It gets you excited about, cooking.
Yeah.
So that's, kind of like how I narrowed down the recipes, making sure that they're recognizable, and I love comfort food, right? But I wanted to show people how you can make and cook comfort food with healthier choices.
Sure.
So and then practicality.
Awesome. So what's your absolute favorite recipe in the cookbook?
Okay, my absolute
Now that's a tough question.
Yeah, it is. I have several, but I'm gonna have to say the chickpea burger.
Wow.
And mainly because it's easy, number
Yes.
one. Number two, it's loaded with flavor. Chickpeas, I love working with chickpeas, and I think we're gonna work with chickpeas with the hummus.
Yum.
It starts out as, it doesn't have lots of flavor to it, chickpeas, so you can do whatever you want to it. And that's, what I love about this burger is it's loaded with flavor. I put carrots in there, I put pickles in there, I put olives in there, and I put miso in there, which is really, really good for you. I put oats in there as like a binding agent to just like bind to make the patty so it kind of like sticks together. But no, it's good for you. It's filling. It makes you feel full after you've eaten it, and it's delicious. So yeah.
Awesome. So kicking it into the smoothie.
Okay.
Tell me, I love smoothies. I'm a big smoothie girl.
Yeah.
This smoothie for me, when I made it,
Yeah.
had, now that I'm looking at it, it's
Yeah.
really not that many ingredients. But
Yeah.
in my mind, when I looked at the recipe, I was
Yeah.
like, this is more ingredients than I'm used to.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be really simple and way more flavorful than the usual smoothies that I made.
Yeah.
So how did you pick this
The
list of ingredients? Yeah.
Well, number one, what I love about this smoothie is, of course, there's no added sugar, right?
yeah.
All of it's coming from whole foods, whole you. So what I like to use as a sweetener to just kind of sweeten things up a little bit is apple juice.
Awesome.
So that's one ingredient that I love in this smoothie. And you don't really see that a lot.
No.
Like in juices and stuff,
Yeah.
but like in smoothies. And then mango, I love mangoes. They're just really nice and sweet. Strawberries. Strawberries are very, 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 very good for you.
Yeah.
They are high in antioxidants. You want to go ahead and start making
Yeah.
it? Yeah, let's do
keep,
it.
You keep telling me.
Oh, okay, got it. And then coconut oil.
I love coconut oil.
Right?
It's so good.
It's so good, but it's so good for you. It's
Yeah.
good for your hair. It's good for your skin and all of that. So whenever I thought about, ingredients, I wanted to think about what it does for you and our body and how it makes us feel. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, so do you want to make this smoothie
Yeah,
now?
let's
okay,
start
let's
pouring.
do it. Okay,
So-
so you put in the apple juice. Okay, and then there's ginger juice. Ginger is really good for you too. So we'll add some ginger in there. Let's put the strawberries in there. And you know, you could freeze your strawberries if you want.
Yeah, I usually do the frozen fruit. And I think when I actually made this, I used frozen.
Oh yeah.
I know you said fresh.
Yeah. But
But
you
I-
can do, you know, either or. It doesn't really.
Flavors are still the same.
The flavors are still the same. It's just the It's the consistency of the smoothie is just going to be a little
Thinner or thicker.
Yeah. So it's just whatever you prefer. But you know, if you freeze your fruit, it takes time. Okay. Then we're going to add some almond butter, which is great.
Creamy,
you know,
creamy.
It adds that kind of like creamy texture.
So when you have smoothies, are you like a breakfast smoothie girl, or do you like them as a snack for lunch?
I like 'em-
dessert.
Yeah, I think that smoothies are like very versatile. So
Yeah.
I like to have it, you know, in the morning before a workout. Hence the almond butter. It's high in protein. And then and this is cinnamon going in,
Yum.
which is really really good for you
Nice
too.
smoke.
Yeah. Just get all of that, and then chia seeds. Then I like to, you know, if I just want something light for lunch,
Yeah.
I'll have a smoothie
Yeah.
for lunch. And it's great as a snack as well because it's so easy and quick. I mean, look at how, you know, quick this is instead of going to, oh, the almond milk. Yes, I forgot the almond milk. Thank you. It's like blending in with the, God, how am I going to put
I
this
know.
in this? La, 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 la.
Nice.
I guess if you sing
Good
along
work.
with it. I'm such a dork, I told you guys. Okay, so you ready to whip this bad
Yeah,
boy?
alrighty.
Okay. Ah. Well, let's get that in there. If it doesn't go in there, this is fine. Okay, ready? Is it on? There we go. Ah! What's going on? Okay. There we go.
Minor bit of leakage, but it's blended.
Okay. Live TV, people.
Live.
Wow. Whoa. Okay.
We might wait to pour it,
Yeah.
but it's blended.
Yeah, but it's blended. You know what we can do? Let's scoop it out.
Spoon it out.
And taste it. Do we have another spoon?
We do.
Okay.
There's
Awesome.
a little almond butter on it. but
Okay, that's fine.
I'll take it.
Let's do this.
Let's
Ready?
give it a nice little taste.
Yeah. It's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
And you said that it has a kind of Indian taste to it, is what you said in your description.
Yes. I do.
I sense that with the nuttiness and
Yes.
then with the cinnamon and the mango.
Yes.
It's really nice.
Oh, thank you.
Even just, dishing it out of the blender.
Yeah.
Delicious.
It is. It's delicious. So
I
I'm
guess
glad you like it.
Thank you. And I have one final
go too.
question
Sure.
for you before we move you on to hummus. Hopefully
Okay.
it will be less of
Oh, I
a
forgot our coconut oil.
Oh.
Well.
less of an explosion.
Yeah.
What tell me if there's a particular recipe in the cookbook that really ties to an early, cooking memory for you, or a childhood, like a
Ooh.
favorite childhood cooking memory, and what that might be.
I would have to say the fried chicken.
Yeah.
I grew up making fried chicken with my mom. It was just something that I would do. My mom, she would cook a lot in the house. My mom and my dad. And I was like the sous chef. So I would do the seasoning,
Yep.
and then, of course, when I was younger, she would do the frying. But as I got older, she allowed me to
Gave
do
you
it.
more
Yeah,
responsibility.
it gave me more responsibility. So I would say, the fried chicken, it's comfort food. Not only that, the collard greens. I bake the collard greens
Yep.
and kind of make them into collard green, though they're like collard chips. And I grew
Yum.
up, making collard greens with my mom. So yeah, I would say those two.
That's
recipes.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, the fried chicken was my favorite recipe that I made.
Thank
and
you.
I would advise all of you to make it. It is something that I had never made before. I was super scared to make it. And then when I did it, when I
Yeah.
followed Whole New You, it was so easy.
Aw.
My roommates who I fed it to
Yeah.
were completely blown away. So I felt super empowered.
And it was good for you.
And it was dairy free because it was made with nut milk.
Yes,
it was
unsweetened cashew.
Buttermilk.
Yeah.
We have a question from our Facebook Live audience.
Sure.
Rebecca wants to know, do you have suggestions for replacements of coconut oil, almond butter, and almond milk for people with peanut allergies?
Oh.
Rice milk. Rice milk is actually a great substitution if you have a peanut allergy. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Well, this was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Explosion and all.
Yeah.
I'll clean this up while you guys are making your hummus.
Awesome.
And I'll walk you over.
Okay.
Thanks so much,
High
Gina.
five. Thank you. Oh my God, does this work?
Yes, we oh wait, actually, oh wait, no, because this isn't in it yet. That's right.
God. I was like, what's going on? What happened? What?
We're making hummus over here, guys.
Okay, sorry. Let's do this.
We are on hummus duty. Before we start, can
Okay.
you tell me a little bit about this recipe? Where did the hummus recipe come from? Is this something you got from somewhere else, or?
You know, I just love hummus. Let's just say that. I'm a huge fan of chickpeas. Hence, what I was just talking about, the chickpea burger. I don't know. It's just something that I really like. I like chickpeas. I like that it's good for you. It's loaded in fiber. It also helps with lowering cholesterol in the body. So any type of way that I can, cook it, make it, I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we have here? We have chickpeas. We
Yes.
have, this is
It's
what?
tahini,
This is
right?
tahini.
This is lemon juice.
Okay.
And this is garlic. And this is cumin,
And
right?
a little water. I think,
Water.
right?
Yeah,
in case for the.
it's too if it's too thick.
And then we have some vegetables, I think,
Yes,
to
that you
dip
can
in
dip.
after.
Yes, that
Okay.
you can dip it in. I'm just trying to figure this thing out.
Yes,
'cause,
I think we just push this in
yeah, these
after
things,
and
food,
then
you guys, food processors are of the devil. Let me just say that, okay?
they're a little complicated.
They're complicated, and they're not all created equal. Let's just say that.
Shout out to
So
Gil for sending us
yes,
all of the beautiful
yes.
appliances.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
let's start throwing the ingredients in
Okay, so we're gonna throw our chickpeas in there.
there. Loose chickpea. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna throw it in.
let's just do it by hand.
And so you have a cookbook, but you also have a cooking channel show.
Yes.
What would you say was the biggest lesson that having a cooking show has taught you? Because I feel like that's every foodie and every food lover's dream is to be cooking. and
have their own
cooking
cook show.
Yeah.
You know, I will say this. A lot of people know me as an actress, right?
Right.
So as an actor, you are given a script. So when you're in front of the camera, you know exactly what to say if you've done your homework and you've
Right.
memorized your lines. But with a cooking show, there are no scripts. You literally just get in front of a camera, just like what we're doing right now, and you talk.
And just talk to
And
people.
just talk like you're talking to your, your friends.
Yeah.
So it's just it's so much fun. So it's just you're learning, you're using a different side of your brain, should I say? It's another cool way to be creative. Okay, so we're gonna add the tahini.
Nice.
Okay, do you want to hand me the garlic clove?
Garlic.
Okay.
A Facebook Live user asked, what is the name of the dish that you were
Oop,
making?
I just threw it in.
Oh, this is just what? Sorry.
Classic hummus spread,
Yes,
right?
classic hummus. Yes. Oh wait, there's some seeds in there. We don't want to get the seeds in there.
Oh, no.
Okay, so this is lemon juice.
Yeah, I would have just thrown it in there with the seeds, and then it would have been a little chunky, and I'm like, why?
That's
This is why you're
okay.
taking with the pros, right?
And cumin.
Nice.
Doesn't that have like a really cool earthy
It
kind of
does.
like-
Cumin always reminds me of something, and I can't ever figure out what it is, but it's so delicious.
Okay, so let's
Push it all the way.
pray that this works. Okay.
Okay. All right, we're going.
Here we go.
Yes!
There we go.
Oh, that's gonna be so good.
Okay, what I like to do is, let's see, how do we get this bad boy out?
Oh.
What I like to do is I like to push it down as well, like this, so you can make sure that all of it's, you smell that garlic?
That smells good. It smells like hummus.
Yes.
It actually works.
And did you know that you can make like your own hummus? Did you know that you can make your own homemade hummus at home? Because usually people just, you just kind of buy it
just
at
buy it,
buy
yeah.
it at the grocery stores. And, there's a lot of additives and preservatives in there, stuff that you really don't need.
Right.
Right? But look how easy this was to just make this yourself. There we go.
She wants to know, where can she watch your cooking show?
Ah. Okay.
Or blended.
Yes. you can watch my cooking show on Cooking Channel.
So my secret is that when I'm at the gym, I like to watch your show, which is probably counteractive because I'm like watching food while I'm on the treadmill. But I'm like, but it's so good.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
it's so great.
Okay, so what I'm looking for is just kind of like a nice, creamy texture.
Okay.
I think we do need to add a little bit of water because it's
Okay.
a little too thick. So let's just.
Can we just take that little guy out of
is
there?
it coming out?
See, food
There we
proce-
go.
food
There we go.
processors are a little scary.
They're all different, so you just got to see how they. Oh no, maybe not all.
Oh, too much.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be.
Okay.
Let's see how it
Okay, let's see. Hopefully. Okay. Let's see. Okay. It's good. Good. We didn't put too much in there. Perfect.
I messed up that.
I didn't want any runny hummus, guys. Nobody wants
I
runny
told you,
hummus.
I just throw it all in there.
Okay. All right. I think this is fine.
Oh yeah, that
okay.
looks good. Maybe probably a little thinner than normal, but
No, it's fine. It's perfect.
Oh, yeah, it looks really good.
Okay, so let's just put a little bit on our plate here.
Okay.
Just like so. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh.
It looks really good. And it smells so good and garlicky. It
Yeah.
smells delicious. I'm so
Okay.
excited about this.
And then let's just dip some of our veggies in there. And let's give it a taste and tell me what you think.
This is good. That's great. It actually turns out as good as it looks, you guys. I swear.
Aww.
It's so good.
Thank you.
Lena asks, when did your passion for cooking begin and what sparked it?
Good question. Oh, we've got smoothies.
Oh,
to add
yes,
to
the
mix. Nice.
They made it, guys.
Yay,
They
thank
made it out of the
Ooh,
blender.
get to try it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I started cooking, at the age of 8. I was in the kitchen with my mom. So that's kind of like my first memory of, cooking. But when it truly became a love, it started out as a chore. I would have to cook for the whole entire family, my brothers and my sisters, for a whole week. So I would have to make their lunches, I would have to make the breakfast, and I would have to cook dinner when everybody would come home. And so, of course, it started out as a chore, something that I had to do. And while I was, cooking for my family and seeing how it put a smile on their face, seeing how everybody truly, loved the food, I was like, this is fun. So that's kind of how it started.
Do you still like cooking with your family? Do you and your siblings and your parents still cook together, or are you still the main cook in the family?
I would say right now I've been kind of labeled as the cook. So, my brothers, Taj and Tavor, they're always over the house, coming over and, wanting to eat my food and wanting me to cook for them. Nice. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. So where can people get the cookbook? Where can they buy it? Because I'm gonna get my copy.
You gotta get a copy. I have mine.
Yes,
It's worn already at home. It's stained and everything.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys can get Whole New You at any bookstore and online. Yeah, so
Amazon.com.
Yeah.
Cheers, ladies.
So much fun.
This is good. And so the last touch is on the hummus. Do we need to? Because we had some. I think you said there's some
Yes,
drizzle options.
yes, we
if you
did.
want.
We needed to drizzle a
Wow,
little
this
bit
is
of
really delicious.
olive oil like that, and then add a little bit of. I can never say this, you guys. Paprika.
You got
Paprika.
it.
Yeah,
You nailed it.
All right, there we go.
Ooh,
That
that's
looks
a nice
delicious.
little-
See, look how pretty that is.
That's Instagrammable.
You can even
It is.
use this as a spread as well, on whole wheat bread. Yep.
And are there any other ingredients that you could throw into the hummus if you wanted different flavors? What else could you put in there?
Oh my gosh, you can put parsley in there.
Oh,
You can
nice.
kind of add just a little bit of color to it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I definitely want to bite.
This is lunch right here.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Is
have to
there
clean out
garlic
this
in
whole
this?
thing after.
Yep.
It
We have
smells
another question
delicious.
from the audience.
Sure.
Sean wants to know which of your meals does your son like to eat the most?
Aww, cute.
Oh,
Which of the meals that my son loves to eat the most, especially out of my cookbook, would be the banana pancakes. So and these pancakes are gluten free. So I make them with bananas and egg. And then I just, put some blueberries in there, and he absolutely loves it. So yeah.
Are you guys mostly gluten-free?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Nice. Gluten-free recipes scare me, but I'm gonna try some.
Why?
I don't know. I always feel like they're not gonna be as good as the real thing, but I'm gonna try them.
No, they are.
They are,
I'm
okay.
telling you,
Yeah,
that is the stigma. That's what people think, but
It's not true.
no.
Not true.
The food experts know.
Yeah.
Nicole asks, can your sister cook?
So my sister cooked.
Ooh.
Gosh, I'm like eating. Sorry, guys.
It's really good.
That's why we're here, to cook and eat, right?
Yeah. My sister can cook. She's more of the baker. So she likes to bake things.
It's a
where
science.
where I like to just, I'm more of the cook that's like at the stove, you know what I mean? But yeah, and I like to, so.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I don't like baking. It's too much of a science
Yeah.
for me, and I was not
Yeah,
good at
baking is
science.
so exact. It's
Yeah.
scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooking
but,
is like
it's
what you feel.
And there's so much you could do. She's like more of a baker, like with desserts, so like cakes and stuff like that, cookies. But I just think, I like to get at the stove because there's so much you could do,
Speaking of desserts, Ariana asks, what desserts are in the book?
Oh my gosh, does anybody
So
have my
many
book?
good
Yeah.
Crispy rice treats were my
Yeah.
favorite.
Oh yay! I have this well, God, where is it? It's one of my favorites. It's the berries. Let me see.
There are tons of great
Yeah,
desserts in
there's
there.
excellent desserts.
The photography
There-
also is just beautiful.
It is beautiful.
There's mango coconut chia pudding, which is great for you.
God,
There's
those-
these chewy chocolate chip cookies.
I'm
Look
like,
at how
no.
I mean, amazing. But like I said, it's like it's good for you. I'm using like coconut sugar instead of just instead of like white sugar. Where is this?
How did you narrow down all of the recipes for the book? Like, were you
Sorry,
overwhelmed with that
the
process?
peach raspberry crisp. This is bomb. It's with peaches and raspberries and oats. It's so delicious.
And summertime is
So, yeah,
hopefully
it's-
coming soon.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's perfect. You said narrowing what?
Yeah, how did you narrow down all the recipes? Like, how did you figure out these are the final ones for the book?
Well, I was saying
Yeah.
earlier, it's about recipes for me that are recognizable. Because once you're able to recognize certain recipes, in my opinion, like chocolate chip cookies, it gets you excited about food. And when you hear that you can have it, I guess in a healthier way, for me, it gets you, excited. So that's,
Nice.
And then there's some of my favorite foods.
Right.
I love fried chicken. I, love cookies. I love spaghetti and meatballs. But what I did was I just made the turkey meatballs, but I didn't use pasta. I would use zucchini noodles, and I would use a spiralizer and just put some marinara sauce on top, and it's so good.
Yeah.
So just some of my favorite recipes and all of that kind of stuff. Woo.
Amazing. So you have a new cookbook. You have
Yeah.
your cooking show. What else is next for Tia?
Yes,
What's
tell
in the
us.
horizon?
Oh
Give
my
us
gosh.
the scoop. What's
Just continue to, I guess, build my cooking empire, should I say? I will say this. I love to act. It's something that I absolutely love to do. Don't get me wrong. I still want to do that. But it's like cooking is really, really, really my passion. And to be able to express myself the way I am through my cooking show, and then, being inspirational through my cookbook and helping others out there, I am so fulfilled and I am so incredibly happy. So I just want to continue to move in that direction. So.
What about reality TV? 'Cause I love you guys. Me and my sister loved you guys on your reality show.
The thing is, the cooking show it's
like
like reality TV, and that was one of the main reasons why I wanted. Well, that's how I wanted to make this cooking show, the Tia Mowry at Home. I didn't want it to just be a regular stand and stir show, which is just cooking and stirring. I wanted it to be more relaxed, and I wanted people to kind of get to know me as a person, because people only really know me as a character.
Right.
But to be able to see me and get to know who my friends are, my family, and how quirky and crazy I am, that's like that's what makes it fun for me. So
Yeah, and it makes cooking fun, and it makes what I had such a your new cookbook was like such. You're so inspirational, and
thank you.
If, you know, you can do it with such style and ease and grace and life. Then so can we.
Yeah.
So
We're all inspired to cook. Cheers, ladies.
Oh, cheers!
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 Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Tia, for joining us. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Pick up whole new you.
Enjoy the book.
Bye, guys.
Woo, bye.